know you guys have been waiting for this day for a long time. Welcome to the well-awaited outdoor series. Welcome back to Prairie Farms. I'm your host, Cockshot Kid 35, and today we're mounting that tire back on the wagon. You see it's already mounted right now, but I'll show you how it's done. Let's get right into it. As you guys saw from the beginning of this video, the wagon is all nice and spiffy and fancy because my town is having a parade this weekend on Saturday. I don't think it's till Sunday, just Saturday. But yeah, there's gonna be a parade, food vendors, and much, much more. So in case you guys were wondering, that's what that's all about. So getting back to the wagon and the tire, we have 4 nuts to go on the studs, which are on the hub. That's how the tire is fastened to the wagon. So there's a specific size when it comes to nuts and sockets. See, this is a metric one, it's 21 metric size. So it'll just slide right on there. You can either use a ratchet or an impact gun. I prefer impact gun because it's much more faster and efficient. Just pops on right there. This is the extension for the socket if you need to get closer in a tight spot or farther away. And then your socket just snaps right on there. So as you can see, the nut just slides right into there. You can I usually like to just screw it on to the stud just a little bit, just so it's fastened a little bit more. I'll show you guys in a minute, but let's over there right now. Now that I have everything that I need, we got our nuts, extension, socket, impact. Now's the tricky part. Trying to get this thing on. It's hard. You have to get the studs lined up and everything. It sits on the hub the whole time and it rocks and teeter-totters, but you know what? I'll let you guys enjoy your day, and I'll try and fiddle with that, and I'll get back to you guys when this thing is on. I literally cannot stress how long that took me to get that wheel on there. And it doesn't usually take that long for me. But that's usually when I have help, so that's kind of where I got stuck. Well, now that the headache's out of the way, now is for the easier part. Actually mounting this thing onto the wagon. So we got our 4 nuts here. I like to just screw them on there already, just so they're already on. I can just slip the socket on there and just let it rip. But the thing with these nuts is that this side, it's flat, it's level, it's flush. This side, it's rounded. It has it's a mini volcano of a nut. But the thing is with these, is that the volcano end, as I say, goes into the tire. When it gets pressure and it's pushed onto it, and the threads go thread and thread, and it threads on, it pushes the tire back to the back of the hub. So I don't thread it on all the way, just enough. So do that with all of them. So that one, come on. Go. That one. And come on. When I painted these, some paint got on the studs and it kinda screwed over the threading of it. No pun intended, but there we go. Now we can impact and our extension and socket. Snap that back on there. On. It'll probably snap on a few times. It's not exactly tight, but it'll get the job done. And just a noise warning. Line it up there nice and good. Make sure it's on. Screw on. And let it rip. And the objective is to go until the socket stops spinning. Then you know that it's gone through all the thread, and it won't go any further, basically. So what I've been told is you do the star method, and 14, I still don't really know it. So I did that one, then we'll go across to this one. And there we go. Perfect. And then we go across to that one. There we go. then beside it. And there we go. We got a fully functional wagon now. Whoops. Yeah, that thing never is tight. There we go. There, that's much better. Now it actually holds air. That looks much better now. Alright. Well, now that that's out of the way, now we do the best part, clean up. Alright. Let's get all this stuff cleaned up. I owe you guys a huge apology. I just realized when I looked back on the last video and I was explaining the volcano nut, you guys couldn't see a thing. So I'm going to redo that for you. Hopefully you can see it a bit better now. This is the flat end. It has just about nothing on it. It's just flat, level, flush. And this is the volcano end that goes into the tire to just hold it and steadily hold it onto the hub. So sorry about that. You guys couldn't see that, but here it is. I owe you guys a huge apology. I'm so sorry for that. Now, I think that's gonna be all the time we have for you guys right now. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you do enjoy content like this, smash that like button. Maybe consider subscribing. We are in the race for 50 subscribers by the end of this year. I hope we can do it and we can release our first live stream. So that's all the time we have for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is Cockshot Kid 35 out. Peace.